Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Can he finish? They've scored!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
That was a given. It always was.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Yaya Toure. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Serginho. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Ferdinand clears it away. Neymar. It's Neymar! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Neymar actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And this is Hullet. Mateus! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. It's their second corner of the game. Kimmich with the short one. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Luis Suarez. He has found the way through. Luis Suarez!
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Lovely. Now... And Cruyff! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Cruyff clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Cruyff. Takes a shot! Sticks it away! 2 up now, and they are cruising. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Number 10, Neymar.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Mateus. And here's Haaland. Haaland! Thuram gets rid without sophistication.
Jeff Chiba really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Serginho. And Mateus. And it's Kimmich. And claimed it back swiftly. Yaya Toure. And here's Haaland. The referee's awarded a free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Hullet is behind this one. So the perfect chance to get one back. Hullet!
Oh, well done for him to take the shot on. He did at least hit the target.
That is ended up in no man's land. Hullet. Neymar. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. The muscular approach does pay off here. Can he get on the end of this? He's going for goal! Well, now it's a race for the ball. That's a decent clearance. Vieira. Suarez might just make this. And it's Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Maldini. That pass has been well intercepted. And Mateus. Now it's Hullet. Mateus. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Now it's Neymar. Oh, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? The referee has given a free kick just outside the box. So, power or guile, what's it going to be? A real chance then to ease this unpleasant predicament. And it's Hullet. Decent chance! Off the post! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Neymar, very much a man of this moment. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Yaya Toure. Kimmich. Mateus. And it's Yaya Toure.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And Serginho. And this is Neymar. Good read, needed to be. Zakaria. Looking for options for movement. And we've reached half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Jeff, Chiba really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Cruyff does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Rafael Leao. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Cruyff. And it's Zakaria. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And it's Serginho. Rafael Leao. And that could set him on his way. And this is face-to-face with the keeper. Goes for a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? And one more try! Oh, split-second reaction.
Neymar is offering a wry smile there.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Engages and forces him off the ball. Manchester United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front. He's having a shot! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
Neither of these two want to come off second best.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Otto.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Neymar. Out of play for a goal kick. Caceres picks it up from the goal kick. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield, knowing his primary job is to make sure he shuts down any build-up play in that area.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Mateus. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Neymar. He's on it, can he get away? Serginho was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruit. Just the goalkeeper to beat. There's the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Suarez is offering a wry smile there.
And that has been cleared. Oh, look at the space here. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Neymar. Now that looks a decent ball. Looking to go deep. He's got tall. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Serginho gets good distance on it. And it's Kimmich. So it is still 0-0. Can he get it through? Now it's Luis Suarez. And he's searching through. Luis Suarez! Goal, the Netherlands! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
The Netherlands are in front now, the game's only goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Looking for options for movement. And he's managed to get rid. Thuram.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way.
Chance! No, poor contact, nothing on the shot.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
And that's been won straight back. Kimmich conjures time and space where few can. Good ball over the top. Mateus is flagged offside. Neymar.
Jeff Chiba truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Hullet. And Hullet! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Chooses to go back. Lovely bit of skill. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, good spread. Messi receives it in a wide position. Real chance! In he goes again. And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Ernest. Aims beyond the defence. Takes a shot! Rijkaard gets it clear. And here's Messi. Lewis. He's having a shot! A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Substitutions taking place.
There's the start of the second half.
Jeff Chiba really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Ernest. And the shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
The Netherlands really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
And this is Iniesta. Plays a sharp little ball here. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Thuram. Oh, good-looking ball. And that has been slung wide. Iniesta. Can he spark a counter here? Driving forward. Now it's Haaland. And here's Neymar. Time and again they are repelled. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And it's Rice. Tries to pass it through. Crosses it into the area. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Messi plays it short. And now they can spring out of defence. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And this is Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. Rijkaard getting this one clear. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Big header! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
It's Neymar! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Substitution.
Seedorf. And he's in on goal. Thuram! They've got to be quick to recover this. A lot of space ahead of him. Well read, and the danger is averted. Hoeneß stood his ground strong. Hoeneß! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Jeff Chiba really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. And this is Yaya Toure. And it's Iniesta.
Jeff Chiba really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Can he finish? Chance here to counter. Thuram. Now Otto. Half an hour gone in the second half. Seedorf was in no mood for any of that. Rummenigge.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Raul. And here's Messi. Maldini gets a foot in here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's got away. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival, Luis Suarez. Nicked it back promptly. Guardiola has given away a free kick.
Substitution for Netherlands. Number 20, Pep Guardiola. Coming on the field is number 16.
The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Rice wins the duel this time.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
He's having a go. Oh, the ball's run loose here. He's had it taken off him. He's shifting through the gears here.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Referee's had a good look and given a corner.
This is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
And this is Yaya Toure. Thuram! He can get that clear. Little pass back. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's that, the end. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I'm a real fan of this guy, Ruben Dias. Portugal do have the reputation, not just of producing great wingers, but great centre-halves too. And I see him as the latest in line. OK, he can be quite conservative and he won't wow you with inch-perfect long-range passes, but he's incredibly solid.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim.
Played back into the centre. And it's Neymar. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, that was vital. Lampard. Can he get on the end of this? Now this could be a chance. Looking for options for movement. Iniesta. Nicely shaped ball. Nicely worked. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And he shoots!
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
This looks promising. Well, that's an excellent interception. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still...
David Villa! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Now there's a fine ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Mateus. Ruben Dias cuts out the pass.
Neither side yet able to find the net.
He's found a way through. Played out wide. Ruben Dias. De Bruyne picks it up out wide. Terrific header! Goal! Manchester United!
Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter. Just came in at the perfect time and the perfect angle.
Manchester United have fired themselves in front.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And here's a player who has defined a generation. Now it's Lukaku.
Jeff, Chiba really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Knocks it into space. Oh, it's a great ball here. And a chance! No mistake! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character. Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
That has certainly made things...
Oh, what has happened? Shoots! This time, surely!
He will be livid with himself.
Almost half an hour in now. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Mateus. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Out to the right. That has been cut short. Now it's Iniesta. Plays a sharp little ball here. Neymar's cross. Beckenbauer can get it clear. Haaland. Haaland powering forward here. Now it's Hazard. Haaland, he's tried one! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
They've played it short. Now that looks a decent ball. Now the ball in. He's there to get rid. And now a sudden chance to counter. Neymar, he's through, now is he in? Now it's Villa. He is through here. De Bruyne. Oh, good spread. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And it's Kimmich. Mateus. And it's Yaya Toure. Rijkaard. Nicely weighted ball. Iniesta receives it in a wide position. Showing good feet. Opts for safety. Nicely aimed pass. And he's managed to get rid. It's Kimmich. Mateus.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And they're quick to get it back. And it's half-time here. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And the game has already resumed here. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Yaya Toure. Kimmich. Yaya Toure. And Mateus. And here's Hullet. Closing in on goal. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. He's shifting through the gears here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. De Bruyne, who does have an assist to his name. Ruben Dias. Looking for the run. Rummenigge. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Hullet. Decent chance! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And here's the chance to counter. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Kimmich gets over and intercepts. Mateus being hunted in packs.
Yeah, it's his reading of the game that seems to keep him a step ahead of everyone else, but he's about to face greater pressure now.
Puyol, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Haaland. Played through into space. And that pass just didn't quite work.
And the counter is on.
Oh, this is a great position. He's having a shot! Sticks it away! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
And he's straight offside.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Kimmich has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. Matthäus. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Lampard. And it's De Bruyne. Here's Puyol.
Out to the left it goes.
David Villa. Hernandez.
Looking to run onto it.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Cleared without complication. Yaya Toure.
And Matthäus. Turns back here, probably the best option. And it's Iniesta. Matthäus. Kimmich can see things others simply cannot. Pullet stood his ground strongly.
Shapes to shoot! It's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Kimmich. And it's Yaya Toure. And Iniesta. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here.
Yaya Toure.
Oh, nice touch. Iniesta. Threads one in.
Defending of the desperate variety.
Kimmich. Sends it crossfield.
Messi. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
Del Piero will be relishing this game to showcase his many talents.
The guy's just class, isn't he?
Yeah, I think the only way to stop him is to get players around him quickly. If there's any standing off, then he'll dish up some severe punishment.
Well, we're on the way. Perez. Now, can they get him away? Roberto Carlos. Now the delivery. Del Piero! Oh, denied brilliantly.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Hoisted upfield by the keeper. McTominay. And here's Haaland. Hullet. Kimmich. And Mateus. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Now then, clash of the egos.
Great defending, strong and determined. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Neymar ploughing through the middle. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And that's a Haaland! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Well, he's never the sort to doubt his own capabilities. Always fancies himself, no matter what the situation.
Serginho. And here's Neymar. Hullet. Goes for a shot! And it's a goal! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Arsenal are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And here's Roberto Carlos. It's Perez! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Looking to go deep. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Cross to the back post.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
Overhit and out of play. Roberto Carlos, a player who needs no introduction. Arsenal look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Kimmich is there, and he can get that clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. And now the breakaway. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Maldini calmly anticipates. Yaya Toure. Maldini. And it's Rijkaard. Now that looks a decent ball. Real chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Now it's Kimmich. Kimmich. He rises! And he hits the net! And there's the goal they've been looking for. Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Yeah, but I think most of the credit has to go for the ball into the box, Peter. Just came...
Shot a goal! And that was probably asking just too much. And he can clear it away. And he's had a hit! Denied by an instinctive save.
Del Piero actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Can he get it through? Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Perez. It'll be a throw-in. Baresi. It's Park Ji-sung. Park Ji-sung. Oh, this is Del Piero! Ambitious, but just off target.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Rijkaard.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That is ended up in no man's land.
There will be one
Yaya Toure.
time.
It's a good run down the right. Nicely weighted ball. And he's worked it through. There's the shot! And it's... And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Jeff Chiba certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and two between them at half-time. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the result. It's a mighty effort! Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Oh, Waters takes a shot! It's in! And the second half is off to a flyer! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Arsenal get themselves back into contention.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. Pullet, ready to try one. Looking to widen the gap even further here. Pullet! And how good was that? Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
And Del Piero! He has done it! And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
We have got ourselves a game here.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
Always onto this. Veron defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. It's a pretty loose pass. Knocks it into space. Serginho is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Beckham. It's Perez. Serginho. Serginho going face-to-face with his great rival. Perez. Perez will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And that is expertly dealt with.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help.
Great chance! Perez. And it's Perez. Kimmich. Turns back here, probably the best option. And it's Serginho. Looking for the run. And this is Hullet. Very nicely done. The ball swung in. Oh, well played. Tries to play it through, and he's picked it up out wide.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Del Piero. Serginho. Roberto Carlos. Oh, that's neat. Swept Del Piero! So close to drawing level.
Such a good opportunity, Peter. I hope he doesn't end up regretting that miss.
Serginho. Rijkaard. And he goes cross-field. Kimmich plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And it's Yaya Toure. Hullet, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. That's Rijkaard. And it's Kimmich.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Yaya Toure. Rijkaard. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's away we go then.
It's hard to overlook the presence of Tony Adams at the back here, Peter.
Yeah, well, he's dominant, isn't he, and uncompromising and courageous. Those are the sorts of words you always apply to him.
Yeah, and his reading of the game means he was always a step ahead of the opposition. He's surprisingly quick too, you know. It will be a massive challenge to get the better of him.
Played into the box. He's got tall. It's there! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Haaland demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Neymar. Showing good feet. Neymar! He has done it! 2-0 and in next to no time.
Gol. Convertido en el minuto 11. Número 10.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Still pretty early days, but the difference in fortune is very clear. Rijkaard. Maldini. And it's Yaya Toure. It's Kimmich. Now, can they get him away? First quarter of an hour gone. Steaming on. He's had a shot!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Neymar. Now it's Stoichkov. And it's Iniesta. Looking to play. Decent chance! It's in! Simplicity itself.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Boca Juniors get themselves back into contention.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
And here's Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's had it taken off him. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Messi. And he's had it nicked away. Iniesta. Played out towards the right wing. Bergomi delivers. That's a nicely weighted pass. And it's Serginho. Tries to play it through. Oh, that's a key interception. Beckenbauer. Iniesta, looking understandably energised after his goal. Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Mateus. Now it's Haaland. And he shoots! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Ah, that's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Bergomi. And it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Throw in. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Kimmich. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi has created one goal already, and that could set him on his way. Stoichkov picks it up out wide. Stoichkov, it's Neymar! That's going to go a long way. And here's Haaland. Now that is commitment to the cause.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Kimmich goes short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Bergomi. Maradona. And it's Bergomi. Plays the return pass. Messi. And this is Stoichkov. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Bergomi. It's Xabi Alonso. Played through into space. He's in plenty of space here. No, that's been intercepted.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Xabi Alonso. And it's Iniesta. It's Bergomi. And it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. He's having a shot! He's scored! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
That was a given. It always was.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a...
Neymar! And yes, it's there! Into the lead once more. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Oh, that is a nice touch.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Mateus. Goes looking wide. Mateus. It's a goal kick. So there's going to be another change here. Bergomi. And it's Iniesta. Iniesta. Boca Juniors finding their passes. And it's DiMarco. Here's Maradona. He's in space and looking for options. Yeah, he's fouled him there. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Maldini gets it away. Toure carries the ball down the right. Pass somewhat off target. Adams. DiMarco. And it's Maradona. Neymar gets into a good position. Kimmich simply refused to be outdone there. Boca Juniors appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Stoichkov, now it's Messi, and the counter is on. Rijkaard gets across to intercept that. Hernes. Araujo. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Stoichkov. They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And the shot! Oh, taken with style. And there's the goal they've been looking for. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Boca Juniors have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution. So, time for a potential game changer.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Araujo. Boca Juniors can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Into the channel.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And it's Beckham. Chance! Oh, good-looking ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Maradona! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he lines up a cross. And he's there to belt it away. And that is as far as it goes. It's a super show all round, both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other.